So, have you ever talked to a narcissist and walked away feeling like you're talking to a wall? As a diagnosed narcissist, I know why that happens. A real conversation should be give and take. Two people sharing, listening, trying to understand. But with me, it did not always work. Sometimes, more often than not, the conversation became a debate, a contest, or suddenly a performance, and I'm the victim, and the other person is reduced to an audience member. I wasn't listening to understand. I was waiting for a chance to interrupt, defend myself, correct someone, or bring the focus back to me. Sometimes the words were heard, but the feelings behind them were completely missed. Like, you might say, "My dad is in the hospital," and the response would be, "I know. Do you want to get a pizza for dinner?" It sounds tiny, but it's alarming. There's no concern, no pause, no attempt, no empathy, no attempt to understand and see what you said. We don't see you. The conversation just moves on and you don't matter. The pain is not there. That's the one reason people leave a conversation with a narcissist and feel invisible or tiny. Sometimes a narcissist is waiting for the conversation to become a contest. You might say, "Last Sunday I fell and hurt my ankle," but maybe it happened on Monday, right? But instead of hearing your pain behind the story, that one detail suddenly matters. "See, you don't even know what day it happened. How am I supposed to believe anything you're saying?" Now the conversation is no longer about what happened to you, it's about your mistake. The subject gets changed, you feel stupid, your feelings are pushed aside. Sometimes it even goes further. You enter the conversation full of pain, trying to explain what someone did to you, and somehow the thing that hurt you becomes your fault. They may deny what happened, attack you for bringing it up, even, and then act like they're the victim. You might leave the conversation even apologizing to the one person who hurt you. That pattern is called DARVO: deny, attack, and reverse the roles of victim and defender. Underneath my behavior was fear, though. I worried I would not get to tell my side. I might forget a detail. My words won't matter suddenly. When someone else held attention too long, I felt erased almost. So I interrupted, I redirected, I downplayed feelings. I turned simple conversations into contests because being right felt safer than being open. The other person might walk away wondering, "Why do I always feel stupid or invisible after talking to me or the narcissist?" Because I'm not treating them like an equal. They become an audience and sometimes the opponent, the betrayer. Therapy did help me understand that listening to someone does not make me disappear. I was able to connect with the empathy I had inside of me the whole time. I had to learn to stop planning my defense and just feel what the other person was saying. Their pain does not compete with mine. Their story doesn't reduce mine. Sometimes what they need to say matters just as much as what I need to say, and sometimes even more at that moment. The real conversation is not control, winning, minor details, proving who's right, who's wrong. It's about making room for two people to matter at the same time. Sometimes another person needs to speak more than me, and I just need to listen. That's it. Now I'm okay with that. Subscribe for more honest insight from me, a friendly, open, honest, diagnosed narcissist who happens to be on YouTube and being honest about everything I feel. And now I'm your favorite narcissist.